Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and today we're going to introduce to you something brand new. This is called Pro Wrestling Simulator. This is basically a GM booking's dream. If you love the GM mode we do in our 2K series, I wanted to showcase something new for you here. This game, you get it on Steam. It's got databases and things you can download. It has built in its own world with fake wrestlers and all this stuff, but I've downloaded stuff from the Steam mod store. And you have all these different things here. So you have like PWS Live, which is the modern rosters. You have Then, Now, and Forever mod, which is rosters from, I believe, around the Attitude Era a little bit. So, or no, this is modern as well. So you still have like Dwayne Johnson, Rock, CM Punk, all these, the regular, every brand you can probably think of out there. You have WCW Now and Forever. So this is the Monday Night Wars. And then I had the Compact Verse, which is more modern as well. So you have all these different things you can download, and it's basically a giant GM sandbox. So today, we're going to call it episode 1, but it's also our first impressions and look at the game. And if you want me to continue this on as a full series alongside our WWE 2K25 content, make sure to support this video, comment, leave a like. Helps push it in the algorithm. And it also help these devs out. This is a really small indie game. I would love to see this game get a little bit more of a shining spotlight on what they're doing over here with this title. So we're going to focus on the WCW Now and Forever. We're going to do the Monday Night Wars. This is going to be in 2001. So 2001, here you see all the stars that are around. There's a ton. There's the brands that are all going to be battling it out. So we're going to get going with this. You can select to do ECW if you want. You can do Jersey All Pro, Ohio Valley, so OVW, WCW, and then of course WWF, and it was still at the time. So we're going to start today with the WWF. Here you can see the main attractions. You can see your upper mid card, which is crazy seeing some of these guys that are the upper mid card. Then your mid card talent, Brock Lesnar mid card talent, Batista mid card talent, Edge. What is this? It's crazy. The Hardy Boys, John Cena. And then you have your lower kind of more jobber fillers for us out here as well. So we're going to click yes. We're going to move on with that. We're going to be GoBotch. So that's going to be our name. The save name will be GB. And now you can change all sorts of stuff here. So if you want, you can do aging effects. So people will get older as the season goes. You can do all these other things if you want to toggle. We're going to leave everything as default. And we're going to begin our journey. So here you go. Here's the main page. Very sim oriented here, where you can look at production and you can upgrade your costs and all these types of things. Merchandise, we currently don't have enough merchandise information. There's finances here, network deals, you can cancel deals, you can change deals, all sorts of stuff. There's events you can see. We have Raw and SmackDown, our main 2 weekly shows. And then here you see all of the annual events with Royal Rumble, Mania, Judgment Day, Fully Loaded, Unforgiven, Survivor Series, and so forth. Really cool. You can see your titles here and who's currently holding the titles. So you see all of the WWE championships we currently have that are active. $1 million titles not there, and then those are inactive titles. So you can see your tag teams, your stables, the right to censors around right here. That's pretty cool. Storylines. We currently have 2 storylines ongoing with Benoit and Jericho, which is an ongoing story, as well as Kurt Angle and Triple H. And then backstage morale, promises, medical development. That's OVW for us. So you see all these people we can get from OVW that can eventually move up the line for us down the line here. Randy Orton over there in OVW. Pretty dang cool to see. Commentary crew. There's the whole roster. And then you see your promotions you're going up against. So you can see what WCW has with Goldberg, Steiner, Nash, Flair, Sid, Sting, and so forth. So let's get this going. Let's start. We're going to just book a few shows for today's first video, and we're going to get going. So we're starting right now, Monday Night Raw. Then we're going to do SmackDown, then Raw, SmackDown. So we'll book maybe two shows, 2 to 3 shows. We'll see how long it takes us. So Road Warrior Animal is leaving WCW. Jimmy Hart leaves WCW. Ron Harris leaving WCW. So WCW's struggling. They're dying. This is towards the end of their run. Ooh, wow. We have some stuff going on here. We have, oh my gosh. We have lots of stuff going on here. So Luna Vachon, she failed a drug test. She was negative. She was positive for hard drugs. Oh crap. So now we got to figure out what we're going to do with her. And I think it's only right. We're going to give her a suspension, 30-day suspension for hard drugs. She says understood. So we're not firing her. Jeff Hardy's also tested positive for hard drugs. Staying in line. I'm giving him a 30-day suspension. You can't be doing that with our brand. William Regal failed with hard drugs. What the heck? 30-day suspension. Or out a month. You can't be doing this stuff. I got to get the point across. Eddie Guerrero, same thing. Hard drugs. They must have been at a party with all of them. They're just all going crazy with it. Benoit. Or not Benoit. Chris Canyon. Hard drugs. Who are you? You're going to get 30 days. Everybody. 30 days. Promotional war information here. All right. So you can see the cool factor. We are losing. Production quality. We are winning. And we're winning in every other category out there. Dwayne Johnson's contracts increasing, as well as Steve Austin's contract. So we're going to make that full screen now. And let's get to this thing. Let's start booking out Monday Night Raw. So you can book, you can add matches, angles, all sorts of stuff. We have two storylines that we need to bear in mind. So our storylines right now, Benoit and Jericho, and Angle and Triple H. So with that, we're going to book Raw. We're going to go. So you can do auto book. I'll click that so you can kind of see what it does. So it gives you this auto booking, shows you all these things that they're doing. It's pretty cool. But we're gonna delete all this, and we're gonna just do it on our own, bearing in mind the couple things we already know. All right, so let's start with a good opening match that's going to get people excited. There's no brand split, so we have everybody to our disposal. So I think it's best for us to start with one of those two big storylines that are going on. So let's start with like the Benoit, Chris Jericho stuff. Let's get that going first. So Benoit, Chris Jericho, really big stuff for us. So let's start with, let's do an angle story beat. Let's start with a, can I do a brawl that then turns into a match or anything like that? Video, War of Worlds, talking, stare down, matches made. Promo. Okay, let's not do a promo then. Let's cancel the promo. Let's just book a match. All right, we're gonna add a match between Benoit and Jericho. All right. It's gonna be non-title, no title match here. We're just gonna get it started. Make it go about 15-minute opener. The finish. I don't really care. Let's look at the purpose here. So you can change the purpose here. So you can do embarrass, make look good, make history, make audience laugh. So we're gonna make this be a steal the show. I'm gonna see how that does for us, and let's book this thing. So it's gonna be 20-minute open. Okay, we are allotted. We have 100 more minutes for our show we can do. So after that, we're gonna add an angle, and I want to start to build something for our tag division with Edge. So let's go verbal salt stuff going on back here. So we can go Edge and Christian. Start to get mad and, can I look at tag teams? Does it let me look at tag teams? No. All right. So we're going to have them feud with Edge and Christian. Can't do the Hardys because obviously we have a guy going to be out for a little bit of time here. So we need to find somebody here for them to go up against. So they're heels. What faces do we have? Let's look at faces. And let's go with... so Shawn Michaels is hurt right now. Scotty Too Hottie. And let's do Scotty Too Hottie. Hardcore Holly. That sounds fun. Goldust, Farouk, DDP, Crash, Holly out there. Bubba Ray. Let's do the Dudleys, actually. Let's get the Dudleys going. So let's do Bubba Ray and Devon. Where's Devon at? Devon Dudley. Let's get something with you two going here. We're going to make that a 5-minute promo. 5-minute little thing. All right. and we'll save that. And hopefully that can be a feud we get growing. We're also after that going to have a women's match between. So let's go to female stars. Let's get something with Ivory, who's our women's champ right now, and she's going to defend her title against China and Lita. It's going to be a triple threat. We're going to put the title on the line for the women's division. And I want Lita to win it if it can, but I'm not going to change anything here. We're going to go save that. We're going to give that 10 minutes. 10 minutes there. So now we have 85 minutes remaining. After that, we're going to add an angle. Okay, for main event, we're going to have an angle for main event. It's Triple H and Kurt Angle, right? Our feud. So let's add a story beat. We're going to do a stare down between Kurt and Trips. Okay. We're going to have that stare down happen there. 5 minutes on that. Save it. And then we're going to get a good match here. Add another match. And we're going to go Undertaker versus The Rock versus Stone Cold. And we're going to make that a 20-minute banger. Hopefully that'll do really, really well for us here. Okay. That gives us 60 minutes more of time. That's going to probably be the main event. So we need to add a few more matches in between here. So let's change the main event. Let's go with off main eventers. Let's go upper mid card, men's division, RVD versus, he's a heel. Let's go Rey Mysterio and you have a good match. We're going to make this a gimmicky match. So we're going to make it a, first blood flag hardcore match. Man, could make it a hardcore match. That could be fun. Not gonna do a gimmick. Not gonna do a gimmick. We're just gonna go with this. We're gonna give you guys 25 minutes because you know that's gonna be a fun one to watch. And we're gonna put that one after the women's title and in between here. So that's gonna be that. Then we're gonna add another angle here where I want to do an interview with the upper mid card. We want Booker T, interviewee. He's going to be getting interviewed. He's a face. I want something with him and Kane as a subject. And the interviewee, announcer, is going to be Jonathan Coachman. It's going to do the interview. It's going to be 5 minutes. Nothing crazy. Just want to get something going there. Start a little feud. Okay, we got 30 minutes. So right now you booked 90 minutes of the show. You have 30 more minutes you can do. Okay, so now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 matches. I'm going to add one more mid-card match. And we're going to do this one with... let's go... Can I do lower mid-card? I don't need anything crazy here. Let's just do something fun. Like, let's get Dean Malenko out here. So let's add a match. Got Dean. Dean's a heel. Give me Al Snow versus him. Throw in Shane McMahon into the mix. Who else? Give me another heel. Because Shane's a face. Taz. Fatal 4-way. Make it for the title. Okay. And let's go 15 minutes. We're good. Now with that, we're going to start with Chris Benoit Jericho. It's going to be stealing the show. We're going to do a angle. Then we're going to go championship match. Add another angle now. Now we're going to do a romantic moment. No, let's do a video. We're going to showcase a video for Stone Cold. 5 minutes for Stone Cold Steve Austin. Give him a little something to love because you got to have the rattlesnake on there. So we have match, angle, match, angle, match, angle, match, angle, match. And we finish with 10 minutes remaining. We'll make the main event 25. We'll add a couple minutes here, a couple minutes there, 1 minute there. All right. That's good. Let's book it. let's see how it goes. First time trying it. Let's see. So the opening match was a 5-star banger. Absolutely killed it. You see Benoit's popularity changed a little bit across the board, but Jericho wins it. Really, really cool. It was a 93% final score. The crowd reaction was really, really good. Now, this angle here was a 76%. So the flamboyant gimmick of Edge worked really well, as did the angle for Christian, excuse me. So the verbal sparring was good. So that ended up being good. We'll see if that grows to like a feud. Title match here for the light heavyweight championship. It's a 3-star match. That's fine. And it looks like Dean Malenko was really struggling for breath by the end of the match, as all of them were. They were probably a little bit long. But Shane McMahon gets the win. He's your new champion. So Shane O'Mac wins. Star power for Stone Cold added to the story beat. So that helped. That's 100%. That worked really well. Getting the Rattlesnake in there. Women's triple threat for the title. Holy crap. It was terrible. Half a star. It did poorly. Lita did get the win. She's your new champion. It didn't feel like anyone had psychology knowledge needed to put a match of this length together, causing all to falling apart. Well, that's good to know. All right. Then this angle here did really well. 99%. Star power worked really well. So that's nice. Building that out. RVD, Rey Mysterio is a 3-star match. Rey Mysterio would get the win. 80%. Crowd reactions an 81. As always, RVD put in a huge effort. Rey Mysterio's selling skill increased the match quality. So all these things, there's so much depth in Pro Wrestling Sim. It's really fun. If you've ever played Total Extreme Wrestling, you kind of know what you're getting into. There's also another game called Journey of Wrestling I've played before. Very similar type of game. This triple threat angle here did okay. It was just an interview, nothing crazy. Now it's time for the main event. Triple threat, 2 stars. The crowd reaction was amazing. The final score was amazing, but the match itself didn't do great. And I'm not too surprised by that, especially for like a weekly show. It is what it is. So as a result, the show was not bad. It had a 92%. We gained popularity in every single demographic. We needed that. So let's end it. And you see right there, the ratings, we went up. So Bill Goldberg wins the WCW Cruiserweight title for the first time. Jeff Jarrett won the US title for the 4th time. So it shows you all these different things. Very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Let's look at our news. So we sold 20,000 tickets. This will net us $1.4 million in ticket sales. Wow. There's the income we got from our viewers. All this kind of stuff. Very cool. Very, 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 very cool. Nitro did 301,000 viewers, while we did 551,000 on. We crushed it on TNN. We did 4.4 million. We are dominating in terms of looking at all this stuff. So we are killing it here. Let's see if we did anything with storylines. You can create a storyline. So right now, the only 2 storylines we're working with right now are these 2. I can go ahead and create another one if I want to. I can go ahead and do something for like The Rock, and can I not change this to be like a different tab? So The Rock, Stone Cold, he's a face. I can have something going with them, and then Taker, Undertaker. I can get something on with those 3. They're all faces, but we can get something to go with that so that we can edit the storyline. And it's just going to evolve as we go. So that's pretty cool. And then I can create another one here where I'm going to do Christian. So I should have did this earlier. So I got Christian and Edge. Okay. And then I'm going to get, where'd my cursor go? Christian and Edge versus Devon Dudley. I want to see Dudley. Yep. Okay. Create storyline. Okay. So we're going to get something going there. So now we got our feud. We kind of got 4 feuds we're developing here. All right. For the men's division. I could do something for the women's division. So let me see here. Our champion right now is Lita. We're going to get Lita going with something with China. Where's China? Well, I need something for the women's division. Where's China at? China. She's okay. Face. I need a female women heel. I need a women's heel. Hardcore Holly. Where's she at? Jacqueline's face. So we got a lot of faces for the women's division. Let's see. Luna, Linda McMahon, Rhino Rikishi, Scotty 2 Hottie, Stacy Keibler's a face. Let's see. Terry is a heel. Tori is a heel. Trish is a heel. Let's do Lita Trish. You know that's going to be good. It always is, right? So there we go. Now we got some feuds we're trying to develop. And now we're getting ready for SmackDown. So let's go ahead and see here some different news. I know it's really small. So if you're watching this on mobile, you know, I went to this before. You can change this to make the text size a lot bigger, but it changes up some of what you're able to see. So I have to like scroll a little bit more. I'll actually leave it a little bit bigger. That way it's maybe easier to see for everybody, because it is a lot of text. So let's get to SmackDown. Let's book this thing out. Increasing booking fee. What is going on here? Hold on. Carlos Cabrera's increasing booking fee. $250 an appearance. Man, okay. So let's book this thing out. And I just want to show you all, for the sake of Autobooker, what Autobooker can do. So let's look at this. Does it pay attention to our already existing angles? So angle involving Christian, Edge, Bubba Ray Dudley, Devon Dudley. That's good. Angle involving Buff Bagwell, Goldberg, and Lex Luger. Goldberg's with us now. Cool. Holly Cousins versus the Radicals. APA versus them. The DDP versus Grangel. Molly Holly versus Trish. And then you have like a crazy thing there. I don't love that show. I do need to showcase different talent. You know what? Let's just autobook one more time. Let's autobook one more time and see if we get a better thing. Tess versus Sean. Rock and Sock connection. I don't love it. I don't want that. This is better. That's better. We got an angle there. We got something there. We got a hardcore title match. Lita and Raven. I don't quite understand that, to be honest with you. I'm going to edit this. I don't want Lita in that match. I'd rather have, if you're going to have a match with a guy like that, we're going to go mid card and we're going to give you, I'll give you John Cena. I'd rather you go up against John. Okay. Trish and Tori. I don't want that either. I want to do, I can do those two, but I need to also have, for the women's division, I need to have, where is she? Lita. Lita needs to be in that mix. Y'all need to have a match. Okay. And there we go. We got another angle right there. Trish and Lita. So I could take her out. I guess I could take out Lita. That's fine. Let's do that. Since we have the angles we need. All right, let's go with it. Let's just see what this does. We have a pretty good show. Let's go with this. And let's see. So the opening match sucked. Buff Bagwell, Brock Lesnar, 1 star, decent reaction, not great. 1.5 star match here. Not our best. Here's an angle, 74% angle, not terrible. The segment may have helped Lita gain popularity, but the lack of momentum meant the fans couldn't get behind them. We get it. I get it. Shane Helms and the Big Boss Man didn't do well at all. Tori versus Trish, -5 stars. That's what you love to see. Holy crap. The good looks of Trish added to the match. Wow. 1 star match here between Raven and John Cena. So this is not a very good show that they put on with the Autobooker, but you want to showcase all of your talent more. So you got to kind of pick your battles a little bit here. Angle here is not bad. Let's see if the main event does something. Not great. So not a great show. 75%. We lost popularity in North America and in Europe. But not a great show this week. And yeah, that's not the best. Not the best. Tully Blanchard hurt his quadricep. That sucks for him. Let's look at the news. So SmackDown made $200,000 in income from the score. UPN made $200,000. Summary, we made $1.2 million. Wow. Okay. Pretty good. Pretty good. All things considered here. Can we look at ratings somewhere? Events, event histories. Oh, that's cool. So you can see here, Monday Night Raw, attendance wise, it was not even close. OVW did some good stuff here. SmackDown compared to Thunder. we crushed Thunder as well. So we did really, really well. All right, we're going to get ready now for our next show, which it looks like next show coming up is about to be, what we got coming up? Another Monday Night Raw. We have new male, Hugo 7-inch. Okay, so he's got more booking fees, whatever. All right, so let's book out one more show here. When's our next pay-per-view? I'd like to know when our next big pay-per-view is going to be. So Backlash is in 13 days. So we have 2 weeks more of booking to go. So let's book out one more Raw. And again, looking at our storylines, here's where we're at right now. We have angles getting developed and growing. This is getting really good heat. Triple H, Kurt Angle, tremendous heat right now. Not much heat going on right now for this yet. 72 heat. So we need something with Stone Cold, Rock, and Taker to get going. We need that to start. So let's focus on a starting angle. We're going to make a match. Actually, you know what? Let's do something else. Let's do a brawl in the background. It's going to be a 10-minute brawl, 7-minute brawl between our main event men here. It's going to be Stone Cold, Rock, and Undertaker all getting after it. Mild violence, but we're going to start the show with a brawl. That's going to be fun. Okay, get the show started hot. Then we're going to start off after that with a upper mid card. We're going to get Chris Benoit versus Chris Jericho in a one-on-one match, and we're going to make this one here a purpose. Steal the show. Have a good one, and we're going to make that one go about 15 minutes. 15-minute banger there. Then we're going to add another angle here where we're going to get something for Rey Mysterio. Let's go story here. Let's go. Let's do a match is made between Kane and Booker T. And we'll make that 5 minutes, whatever. That's good. Go with it. Then we're going to add another match. We're going to go to the women's division. We're going to get China versus Ivory versus Trish and Tori Wilson. And we're going to give y'all 8 minutes. Okay. Then we're going to add an angle post match where it's going to be a workers pulled apart. 5 minutes where we're going to have Trish and Lita getting after it. Okay. Then we're going to go one more angle here for the Kurt Angle is going to have I'd like to see a few more of these things. Let's do a video with Kurt Angle and Triple H. Give them some love. 5 minutes. Add another match. Let's go tag teams now. Let's go mid card. Let's get Christian Edge versus let's go lower mid card, I guess. Lower mid card versus let's go. Where are my guys at? I need to find some more tag teams out here. Who are my tag teams right now? So we have APA, it's Farouk and Bradshaw, Rikishi Haku. Let's do Grandmaster Sexay and Scotty 2 Hottie. And then Edge and Christian. And of course you got some others still out there. So let's get that going. So let's do this tag match with, just go quick filters. Edge, Christian, And then you're going to get Grandmaster Sexay versus Scotty Too Hottie. Scotty Too Hottie. And then we're going to do Haku and Farouk. Or Rikishi, excuse me. Rikishi. Where you at, Rikishi? There you are. Good. We're going to do that, and it's going to go 12 minutes, and it's going to be an awesome, fun match. Then we're going to give me another angle here. We're going to go do a big entrance for, we do a 3-minute entrance for our main eventers. We're going to do something with The Rock. Okay. 4-minute entrance for The Rock. And then we'll do a big match to finish things up with The Rock versus Trips. And then, or not Trips. Yeah, we can do Rock versus Triple H. Main event. Sounds awesome. We are going to go 20 minutes strong. What's the issue here? I want to let me book it. Why is it? Hold on. Okay, do I already have them in something? No. Let's just add a match. Sorry, I'm trying to get Rock. Competitor, Triple H. Competitor. There we go. And we're going to make it 20 minutes. And it's going to be... Make audience laugh? No. We'll just make it good. Just be a good match. Do some good stuff. We have our angles growing. We have what we need. We're trying to do. Okay. I think we're good. All right. How much time we have? We have 39 minutes left. Ugh. I don't want to add too much, so we're going to just start the show with that. So here we go. Last one we're booking today. Opening segment kills it. It's big. It grows the story. Let's go. The first match is a 5-star banger to start the night between Benoit and Jericho. They really upped their game in ring. Yeah, heck yeah. So we love seeing that. They had a heck of a match. Maybe a classic there. 96% right there between Booker and Kane. Women's match was only a negative half-star. Didn't do great, but you know what? It is what it is. They have a good pull-apart brawl. That's what we want to see. Triple threat. We got some angle between these guys. Growing right there for us in the future. 2-star match for the tag team. Triple threat right there. The Rock with a nice opener. And then we finish with a 3.5-star main event between The Rock and Triple H, in which The Rock wins and gets a big boost. So that's a good show. Really good show. We had a 95% show rating. We gained popularity and everything. Our production settings are limiting our growth. With better production, we could have had 26% or 96%. So good knowledge to have. You see there where we're at, man. We've just crushed it. So let's see here. Push request. So this is Lita. Hey boss, I put in the work. I deserve a push. I'd like to receive a push sometime before July. Are we not doing that? Are you not the champion? I mean, I'll give it to you. You're already a champ. I don't know what else you want. Tiger Ali signs with WWF. Okay. WWF SmackDown on Sky gets 10,000. Promotion war report. Here we go. So the cool factor, we still lose because of the violence and danger. WCW is being a little more edgier than we are. We're winning production quality, and we're winning in every other category as well. Dominating in every other category as well. So we're doing really well. We're making good money. And ladies and gentlemen, I think that's where we're going to close things today for Pro Wrestling Simulator in the Monday Night Wars. This is a lot of fun. I wanted to showcase this to you all so you can kind of see what it was and what it's about. And if you want me to continue this on into a full-fledged series, going alongside our 2K GM and other stuff I have planned, I want to try out other wrestling games, trying to branch it out a little bit. The way you let me know you want it and you want me to continue it is showing support in the videos. Hit that like button, comment below. That helps the algorithm push it as well. Really want to support these developers if we can. Small team. They're putting in a lot of good work. And this community for this game is it's special. It's really fun. So if you want to see more, let me know. Stay safe. God bless to each of you. And we'll catch you guys back in the next one.